What up, my good people? Me and this insomnia, but it's actually not that late. Um, anyway, so sometimes at night I'm laying down and I get these thoughts. Um, well, let me start from the beginning. So, got this call from a company, well, the company I work for, about a position. Not offered the position or anything, but just an interview. So, the interview's on Friday. Um, I don't want to say wish me luck or any of that because, whatever God has in store, that's what's going to happen. But I'm just a super, like, overly prepared type person. I like to prepare, prepare, prepare. Um, but I no longer get excited about things like this. I just thank God, for the call. Um, as you know, one of the requirements to receive unemployment, which because I'm laid off my job, is you have to continue to look for employment. And even though we have a supposed date that I'm kind of a little bit leery about because the supervisors called me, which touched my heart. They called everybody, not like I'm special, but they were calling all of us to just say, we're still shooting for a start date of January 4th. And of course, I think I relayed to y'all that that's shooting for. Yeah, that kind of concerned me, but not really. But I mean, shooting for it just let me know that it may be a situation where they miss the target, knowing my job. But anyway, um, but I know my God will never miss the target. So anyway, um, but the reason that these type of opportunities um, do not get me excited or in an uproar, but just talking to the Lord is because I've had this situation before where I was actually applying for two jobs at one time, very, very ready to leave the position that I'm in now. And just it didn't happen, despite the fact that one of the jobs um, actually reached out to me after I had uh, failed to complete the process for a job that I had actually applied for with them. They felt like they wanted to consider me for another position. So they actually reached out to me, had a great interview. I thought, was told, that the guy who I interviewed with originally for the first position, would recommended me, thought I'd be a good fit. So she's like, I'm gonna run it by him, and all I gotta do is just, we want to hire you. I'm gonna run it by him, and then I'll be giving you a call. And never, I tell you, never reach back out to me. Um, and then I had another situation at that same time with 911, which you may or may not know, I've worked for 911 with Cobb County, which is a huge agency. This time I applied for Kennesaw, which is a much smaller agency, only three operators. Um, and had all my stuff in order. Of course, I go very organized. I have my letters of recommendation from a previous 911 job. I'm on point with these interviews, okay? Um, then after not hearing anything, which I know it's a process with them, but continue to reach out, try to touch bases with them, talking to the 911 operator manager. She's like, "Oh yeah, you were at Cobb, right? You're the number one, almost basically like you're the number one draft pick," and still no job. So I'm forced to believe that what God has for you, He has for you, no matter what the world says. What I did learn in that situation with those two jobs is that during that time, I was stressed because I was looking at my phone every minute, trying to see if somebody had called, and it just really got me off focus. It got me more focused on anticipating a call than just maximizing that moment that God had me in. So it really taught me to just, like I said, maximize where I'm at. Um, Now that I actually have come to accept the fact that God may actually want me to be here, it it's just because of just so many things. For at one point, I was helping so many people to find another job. I just knew that my turn was right around the corner. Everyone else was leaving; they're going on to different opportunities, and I'm just like, I know God, I know my opportunity's coming, and I guess my opportunity at the time was right where I was at. So I was so focused on the next opportunity that I wasn't focusing on what the opportunity he had me in. So anyway, um, I've applied for another position within the company I'm at, which actually could be a good opportunity, um, because it is a company that is supposedly uh, believes in God, however, may not. Well, I won't go into that. Anyway, um, I've been looking for, um, since I've embraced the fact that God may want me here. Um, I've been looking for an opportunity to just better the company. So I absolutely feel like this position would be that opportunity. However, when I applied for the last two positions, it was almost like you're a first round pick and never got picked. So, yeah, I don't want to look at it as, I just want to say thank the Lord that, I've applied for a lot of companies. And it just so happens that the company I work for is the one that calls me. Anyway, um, so I don't, at this point, I don't expect anything out of it. I only expect that God won't hold any good thing from me. So I don't know if this is an opportunity or if this is going to be another learning situation. But I just made this video to let you all know uh, I'm worry free. I'm absolutely worry free about the situation. I got up thinking like I'm laying down and I'm coming up with these. I'm thinking of answers in my head because I always prepare myself for an interview, and the answers are coming, and I'm like, hey, maybe I need to. I'm sorry, it sounds like somebody's breaking my house. Hey, maybe I need to get up, write down some of these answers that are coming in to my head for no apparent reason, um, so that I don't forget them. And then for some reason, I wrote down one, and then I started praying for somebody. So, I got sidetracked in praying for someone that needed prayer on Facebook. So I'm just thinking, I'm praying for discernment, direction, guidance from God, um, and just the ability to know when it's His voice telling me that this is what I'm supposed to do, because I am on this whole, asking God first. I'm not doing anything without Him, because apart from Him, we can really do nothing. I know I can't. I don't know about you, but anyway, so something just said put that pen down. So I don't know if that means don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'm going to be listening for His voice. I'm probably going to get my word in a minute, and just see if I get anything from that. But just to let y'all know, I'm at a different point in life. Definitely not stressed out. If I have to go back to my old job, I accept that. I accept either way God takes me, because He's going to take care of me either way. He is going to go before me, which is what I've been reading about in the Old Testament. He's going to go before me. As many times as the Israelites disobeyed Him, He was still faithful. And He does get angry eventually, but I'm not going to be as hard headed as an Israelite. I'm going to trust Him, and I'm not going to worry, and I'm not going to focus on it, because right now He's wanting me to enjoy the break. I know that for sure. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys, because I just go through different scenarios, and right now I'm insomnia as usual, and I just want to share, because we're all on this walk together, and maybe this may help someone else. But since it's getting a little long, I'm gonna let y'all go. But I appreciate y'all listening to me. Peace.